Madam President, Director General, delegates, brothers and sisters, today we stand at the moment of choice, no distant moment, not a future possibility, but the moment for now. The decision we make today will shape the dignity, security and future of workers across the world. The Director General's report, a moment of choice, before us speaks to a reality we cannot ignore. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant idea. It is already changing how work is organized, how performance is measured, and how value is assigned. And while innovation may move quickly, our responsibility must move with purpose and with cause. In Malta, our main concern is not mass unemployment or redundancies, but the quiet deterioration of job quality. We see systems that monitor workers constantly, assign ratings automatically, and make decisions that no human being can fully explain and challenge. That is not a progress if it strips away dignity. That is not innovation if it leaves people powerless. Because decent work is not only about efficiency, it's about dignity, it's about fairness, it's about the right of every worker to be treated as a person, not as a number. This report also reminds us that the burden of change is not shared equally. Women remain overrepresented in clerical and administrative jobs, many of which are vulnerable to automation. Young workers face fewer entry-level opportunities because they have even begun. Migrant workers, especially in platform and outsource work, often experience the harshest form of algorithmic control with the weakest protection. If we do not act, AI will deepen inequality instead of reducing it. That is why we say clearly, a just transition must be inclusive, or it will not be just at all. We support the report's emphasis on skills and lifelong learning, but training alone is not enough. Reskilling must be a right, not a burden placed only on workers. It must be paid for, supported by employers, and linked to real pathways into decent employment. Workers cannot be asked to adapt endlessly while carrying all the risk themselves. And if AI brings the productivity gains we are promised, then those gains must be shared. Shared through better wages, shared through reduced working hours, shared through stronger and social protection, because technological progress must become social progress. Madam President, the most important message of the Director General report is clear. AI governance must be built on social dialogue. We cannot rely on voluntary ethics alone. We cannot depend on soft promises alone. Workers and their representatives must be involved before AI systems are introduced, not after harm has already been done. For Malta, that means mandatory consultation with workers' representatives before AI is deployed in the workplace. It means a clear right to explanation and a human review of automated decisions. It means extended collective bargaining to govern algorithmics, management, data protection and mental health. This is how we keep the human in the loop. This is how we protect fairness. This is how we protect trust. For Maltese workers, the question is not whether AI will shape the future. It already did. The question is how. Will it be used to intensify surveillance or improve safety and work-life balance? Will it concentrate power? What will strengthen social justice? The Declaration of Philadelphia reminds us that the labor is not a commodity. In an age of algorithms, that principle matters more than ever. And as we turn to the Middle East, we are reminded that no discussion of work, dignity, or development can be separated from peace. Conflicts carry a human cost. Workers continue to bear the cost through lost livelihoods, displacement, weakened protection, and growing precariousness. When insecurity spreads, it is the workers and family who suffer first and the longest. Even in crisis, our duty remains the same. People need safety, they need dignity, they need the change to earn a living in peace. The ILO has a vital role to play in upholding labour standards, humanitarian principles and social dialogue, even in the hardest times. So let us renew our commitment. Let us protect workers. Let us rebuild decent work. And let us ensure that recovery is measured not only in economic terms, but in human lives, in human rights and human dignity. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much. I would now like to call